Is a Silver IRA a good idea? Many Americans today are looking at ways to try to protect their wealth. More and more people are afraid of a recession because recession often brings financial losses. And with the memory of 2008 still fresh in many people's minds, the last thing anyone wants today is to see a repeat of those dark days. That's why more Americans are looking to safe haven assets to help protect their wealth. They're uneasy about stocks, bonds, and conventional financial investments, which didn't do well in 2022 and could do worse if the economy falls into a recession. Many people are looking to precious metals to help protect their wealth, as the history of precious metals is looking awfully important right now. One precious metals investment product that is gaining popularity is a Silver IRA, which is just an IRA that invests in physical silver coins or bars. Unlike most IRA accounts which hold financial assets such as stocks, bonds, and shares in funds, a Silver IRA owns and holds physical silver. Now, owning silver brings with it many potential benefits. Here are 3 of the most important ones. When most people think of a safe haven asset, they think of something like gold. Silver always seems to get shortchanged, but many people don't realize silver can be a better choice than gold, or even a complementary choice to gold, and here's why. Silver can outperform gold during times of economic turmoil, like in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, when gold nearly tripled in price, but silver more than quintupled. That potential for greater growth is always there. But just remember, when gold reached its previous all-time highs in 2011, silver was twice as expensive as it is today. That means silver has a lot of catching up to do and is undervalued today. That could spell opportunity, because if demand picks up, the silver price could skyrocket. Even at today's low prices, silver has still given great growth to investors over the years. Silver, like gold, also has a reputation for being a hedge against inflation. That's because it, like gold, was a prominent monetary metal. In fact, silver was the primary monetary metal that most people would have seen and used. Some Americans may remember when they paid for groceries with Walking Liberty and Franklin half dollars, silver Washington quarters, and Mercury dimes. Even though silver isn't used in everyday commerce anymore, it still holds purchasing power over the long run. During periods of high inflation, it can help protect against inflation too. Let me show you. During the 1970s stagflation, silver's growth was over 30% per year. Imagine if that happened today. If inflation became just as bad, silver price could shoot through the roof. So many people think investing in stocks and bonds is enough diversification, but very often they're overexposed in one sector or in one type of asset. So diversification isn't going to make you more money alone, but it can help you reduce your risk profile and help minimize losses. That's why a Silver IRA offers unique advantages. Like first, the gains your silver makes are not taxed until you decide to take a distribution. If your Silver IRA is a traditional IRA, your distributions are taxed when you take them. If your Silver IRA is a Roth IRA, your distributions are not taxed at all. Many people may think to protect your savings, your only option is to cash out their retirement assets, take a tax hit, get penalized, or hold cash. Others may think their only option is to ride things out and take whatever losses come their way. But there is another way. You can roll over or transfer your existing retirement accounts into a Silver IRA tax-free. This allows you to minimize your exposure to financial market losses while positioning yourself to take advantage of silver's price growth. But there is a catch. By law, no IRA is allowed to invest in collectibles. Any coin or metal is automatically considered a collectible, with a couple of exceptions: gold and silver American Eagle coins, or any coin or bullion meeting the minimum fineness requirements for futures contracts. And that's where silver IRAs come into play. What this means is that any silver coin or bar with a minimum fineness of 0.999, 99.9% pure silver, is not a collectible. So that's where you invest, which is why mints around the world make coins and bars to meet these requirements. But where can you hold this silver? Because if you've been doing research on precious metals IRAs, you've probably come across something referred to as a home storage IRA. This is where they say you can hold precious metals in an IRA at your house. If this sounds too good to be true, it's because it is. Coins and bullion owned by an IRA are required to be in the physical possession of a trustee, which is defined as someone the Secretary of the Treasury trusts to administer the assets. While it is theoretically possible for an individual person to meet those requirements, which are quite involved, no one has ever done it. So while a home storage IRA may sound like a great idea at first, it could cost you dearly. Now, if you start a Silver IRA, all IRA assets are managed by custodians. But not all custodians manage precious metals assets like gold and silver. Goldco works with established custodians who have experience managing precious metals, all to ensure your silver assets are professionally managed. And just like any other IRA account, a traditional Silver IRA is subject to required minimum distributions, RMDs. This means at age 73, you'll be required to start taking RMDs from your Silver IRA. You can choose to take distributions either in cash or in physical metals. But of course, if you have retirement savings that you're looking to protect, maybe it's time to start thinking about a Silver IRA. Protecting your savings with silver may help secure your retirement portfolio. Don't leave any stone unturned in your quest to protect your wealth in the face of an oncoming recession. Thousands have already taken advantage of the benefits offered by a Silver IRA and taken the opportunity to protect themselves and their hard-earned wealth while they can, before the markets and the economy suffer a downturn. 2008 still looms large in many people's minds, but it wasn't necessarily a one-off occurrence. The next recession could very well be worse than 2008 and could cause millions to suffer. In a worst-case scenario, we could even face a stagflationary crisis like the 1970s. That's why physical silver can be one way to help protect your wealth in the face of recession, inflation, and economic turmoil. And owning silver through a Silver IRA can be a useful tool in harnessing silver to work for you. So call the precious metal specialists at Goldco, who have helped thousands get silver in their portfolios. With over $1 billion in precious metals placements and thousands of satisfied customers, Goldco has become one of the most trusted names in the industry. Give us a call today to learn more about how you can benefit from a Silver IRA.